welcome everybody to the Custom Model Guy. This is a new YouTube channel which will be showing unboxing of plastic scale model kits, building of them, and general hints and tips on how to achieve the best results, including weathering and things like that. The Custom Model Guy is a small business offering custom scale models. So if you have like a real life camper van, VW camper van, you'd like a scale model made of that, you can supply us with the photos and we will endeavour to make your scale model as close as possible to the real life article. Right, so for the first video today, we are going to be showing you the new Revell, well not new, but the Revell 2013 Mustang Boss 302. This is a 1/25th scale and skill level 3, so that's 12 and plus, so it does need painting and gluing. The kit itself is 18.5 centimeters long, it's about 120 pieces. And it's modelled in white. It's part of the Revell Muscle range. Okay, so let's have a look inside. I have already taken all this out of the, taken all the screws out of the bag. Let's have a look at the instructions first. Now this is quite unique instructions because they actually list out all the parts in number order. Most of the time the sprues, if you're not aware of what a sprue is, that is a sprue. They usually have each sprue has a letter assigned to it, and then each part has a number. So you look for part A1, which could be the dashboard, for example. But on this kit, actually each part is labelled individually, is numbered individually throughout the tyre. Throughout the entire thing, as you can see here. The colours required, we need an aluminium, a flat black, Ford engine blue, not quite sure what colour that is, a metallic green, which is for the bodywork, but I'm not actually going to be doing that in metallic green. I'm going to be doing this in a metallic blue from Zero Paints, with a carbon fibre roof. We need a gunmetal. We need a medium grey, we need a semi-gloss black, we need a steel, we need a transparent red, an amber, which is turn signal, so that's clear yellow, and we also need a yellow. Quick look through the instructions. I've already had a look through and it's actually quite a simple model to build compared to some of the ones I've made. So we have the engine there and the seats. And then the cockpit being put together with the door sides. More on the cockpit and the engine there. The engine does look very detailed. I'll show you that on the sprues in a minute. And then going on to the exhaust pipe, which is again, it looks very good. It's all one piece, so that'll look very good with some weathering on it. Some more of the chassis and the suspension parts. Engine protector slider underneath with some roll bars, and then we have the drive shafts with the differentials, more drive shafts going on, and so forth. The tyres are actually different size for the front and the rears, so that's something to make a note of. And all the grille pieces. It has separate exhaust tips for it as well, and then the decal sheet. As I said, I'm going to be making the roof of mine carbon fibre using Hobby Designs carbon fibre sheet, which is part number on that is HT040088 carbon fibre decal A, which I believe is designed for 1/25th or 1/24th scale at least. Okay, so moving on to the parts, let's have a look at the body first. Overall, not a bad body. Panel lines do need to be made a bit deeper, they're quite shallow. no sink marks, a couple of little marks across the surface there, but they're not actually showing up anything, so they probably won't show up through. Mine's got a little bit of a scratch in there, so I'll have to sort that out. So onto the first sprue, we've got the dashboard, steering wheel and some centre columns. Again, it's modelled in white, so it's not showing up brilliantly on my video, unfortunately. The dashboard is extremely well detailed with some vents and some radio gear in there, so that's going to be nice to detail up. We have some foot pedals. This is the cockpit section, which includes part of the bonnet section, the engine bay section, the shock mounts. Looks like a car battery there. That looks like it's quite straight. Might need a little bit of straightening up, but it looks like that's meant to be facing down. I've got a chrome section. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave these chrome. A bit garish. I've got some AK Interactive True Metal paints, which I might use on this. I'm not decided on that just yet. Here are the tyres, which don't look too bad, and they've actually got some metal inserts and runners, so that's quite unique. This looks like the chassis sections, and we've got some radiator sections there, shocks, some drive shafts and some roll bars. That looks like it might be a bulkhead of some kind. The engine is incredibly nicely detailed. Let me see if I can actually zoom in on this. Yeah, as I said, very nicely detailed. Again, I'm afraid it's in white, so it's not showing up very well. But the amount of detail on the side of the engine is incredible. That will show up with some nice washing to bring out those details and make them pop. Again, on the engine side there, and the sump, very nicely detailed. What do we have? So some more engine parts, some air intake sections, some piping. Again, all lovely detailed in there. So some writing on the top of the engine casing there, which is powered by Ford. It says on there. That'll be the two engine heads. I believe this is a V8. And here we have the chassis section, again nicely detailed on there. Some lots of areas which will benefit from some washing to make those really pop out. Undecided yet whether I'm going to make this a dirty model or a showroom model, because my overall aim is to make a stack of Mustangs. Mustangs being my favourite car, I want to make a stack of Mustangs from 1950s, 60s, all the way through to the more recent models. Here we have some seats. Front seats are in two parts, so that will need some gluing, some filling on there. Mind you, they're actually inset on the glue surfaces, so that might not be too bad. That will remain to be seen. And some door inserts. Again, nicely detailed, so we'll be able to mark off those areas and make some different areas, different paint areas on those. There's a cross sway bar sort of part, and a differential and drive shaft with some built-in springs. Engine shroud. It looks like a bulkhead, or then there might be the radiator shroud for the top of the radiator with a coolant tank, some wing mirrors, some more pipe work. We have here some disc brakes, some more pipe work, and that is the one-piece exhaust that goes all the way through. That's going to look very nice. I said I had some AK Interactive True Metal paint which I'm going to use on that, some nice steels. And then we have the last of the bodywork sections. Now I did notice on this that the bonnet is actually quite detailed underneath, but that has actually shown through, and that I can actually feel those parts actually showing through, those details showing through there. So that's going to need some sanding off and smoothing to make sure those don't show up under the paint. Yeah. And then we have the glass section, which I have actually left in the plastic to keep it clean. Nice detailed out sections for the black border, and that, yeah, we have a nice ridge there, so we can be able to mask that nicely. And last of all, we have the decal sheet, which has the black go faster straps, if you want to call them that. So some Recaro stickers for the seats and some number plates on there. I'll be putting the external decals underneath the clear coat. The clear coat I'll be using Zero Paint's 2-pack clear coat, but you can't beat it basically. It's fantastic stuff, but you do need to use extraction for that, because it is hazardous, very hazardous to your health. Okay, well that's that. Thanks for watching. We have some other videos coming up soon. We have a Back to the Future DeLorean from the Part 2 film with the Mr. Fusion on it. That is the Arashima kit, and we also have a 66 Chevy Impala, which I'm going to be making up to look like the black car from Supernatural. They don't actually do a 67 Chevy Impala, which is actually the car in the show. The closest I could get was a 66, which is a 2-door as opposed to the 4-door. But it's the closest I can get. So yeah, so keep an eye out for that video. Okay, and that's all for today. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.